Okay, hello. Welcome to part 3 of how to play 18 in Life by Skid Row. Okay. Now this is the only part that I'm a bit like maybe it's right, maybe it's wrong on. I don't know. It's like this is what I have. You know what, I might as well not even teach you that part, because I don't think it's right at all, really. No, it's not right. But in the middle of it, it does a pinch harmonic on the 11th fret on the G string. You bend it up a whole step, you release it. Okay, so it's like you pull off to a 9th fret on the G. Then you pinch harmonic the 12th fret of the B string. And then you bend that up and put like a vibrato on it. You gotta find the pinch harmonic for it though to get it to work right, really. And then it goes like from the A5 chord, which is open A and 2nd fret on the D and G strings. Then you go to a B5 chord, which is the 2nd fret on the A string and the 4th fret on the G and D strings. Then from the 2nd fret of the low E string, you slide up to the 4th fret. That part that I just played right there, that's in part 1 of 18, how to play 18 in Life. And then you play the chorus. Part, it's a C sharp 5 chord, which is the 6th fret on the D and G strings and the 4th fret on the A string. So it's like you play it once, then you dead note, and then you like palm mute, dead note, whatever. You palm mute it like really, like not a light palm mute, just like hard palm mute, I guess. I don't know. Well, you get it, though. I hopefully you get it. Anyway, that's how that is. That's the chord for it. And then it goes. I think this is a bass guitar, but I just transcribed it to guitar, just in case. It's okay, that's the part right before the solo. It goes open low E, then open low E, 2nd fret on the low E, then 4th fret on the low E. Then you slide up to the 9th fret of the low E, then to the 7th fret of the low E. then you play the 4th fret of the low E, then the 5th fret of the low E. So it's then the 5th fret of the low E, then the 4th fret of the low E, then the 5th fret of the low E. Okay, so it's like, then you slide up to the 9th fret, then you play the 7th fret of the low E. So you hold that long enough so that you can get ready for the solo. Okay, I'm not going to show you the solo because I don't know the whole thing. I don't know like that end part or anything like that. Excuse me one sec. Alright, okay, at the end, at the outro part, this is repeated. Okay, that's that part. It goes. Okay, so it's the 4th fret of the A string, okay, then it's open high E, then the 4th fret of the B, then the 4th fret of the G. So it's, then you play the open A, then an open high E, then the open, then 4th fret on the B string, then 4th fret on the G string. So it's then you play an open low E, then an open high E, then 4th fret on the B, then 4th fret on the G. Then you play the 2nd fret on the A, then the 4th fret on the G, then the 4th fret on the B, then open high E. So it's, okay, so it's, and then you end on this chord. Okay, that would be a C sharp minor, which is the 4th fret on the high E. Well, you bar the 4th fret, okay? You bar the 4th fret, but not on the low E. So it's like that. Then you place your 3rd finger on the 6th fret of the D string, and your 4th finger on the 6th fret of the G string. Then you place your 2nd finger on the 5th fret of the B string. And that would be the end of the song, the outro rhythm part, okay? And then there's yeah, so one sec. Okay, well that's all the time we have. So I'll see you in the next video. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and keep rocking.